Hi, my name is Laura Collins and I'm doing a persuasive speech on recycling. I want to introduce my audience. First, this is Liesl.
Hi.
Jenna.
Hi.
My niece Owen. Samuel. Micah. And then Anna. Have you ever run into a situation where you see something every day but it goes unnoticed eventually until somebody points it out? Right now as we speak, there are people going about their daily lives, walking the streets of their neighborhoods, driving on their way to work, riding their bikes to school, but what do you see these people have in common? They have become accustomed to the fact that the world they're living in is being overtaken by trash. Now I've been just as guilty of walking past trash on the sidewalk and not thinking twice about it. We get so caught up in getting to where we need to be or focusing on what we're doing in that moment that we don't observe what's right in front of us. According to the article, Why is Recycling So Important?, found on earthfriends.com, the people of New York produce enough trash in one day to fill the entire Empire State Building. I can guarantee you that a good chunk of that lands on the same path you walk by every day. After reading about recycling, I found that there's a lot that goes into it. I want to share with you everything that I learned about recycling and why it should be a priority. This will include what recycling is, the benefits of recycling, and the types of recycling. So what is recycling? The general definition that we're used to describes recycling as being the process of handing over certain materials that can be reused for a new purpose. Recycling is important to the natural environment and to us. It preserves the resources we use daily and provides a sustainable lifestyle for all. Making products out of raw material requires an incredible amount of energy. Recycling requires less energy, which results in preserving natural resources. Sustainability and recycling go hand in hand. Sustainability is based on one simple concept, and that would be our well-being and survival depend directly and indirectly on our natural environment. As stated in the article, learn about sustainability found on EPA.gov, the National Environmental Policy Act of 1969 committed the United States to sustainability, declaring it a national policy to create and maintain conditions under which humans and nature can exist in productive harmony that permit fulfilling the social, economic, and other requirements of present and future generations. Sustainability allows us to have water, materials, and resources to continue to live a healthy lifestyle. But now with harmful gases and chemicals collecting in our landfill sites, this is polluting the earth and making it difficult to uphold. There are many benefits to recycling. Environmental benefits are exponential. In the article, Effects of Recycling on Humans, found on the website sfgate.com, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, however, reports that recycling can temper with the effects of global climate change, the atmospheric phenomenon that directly impacts all types of life on our planet when not kept in check. Most of the city's solid waste ends up being placed in landfills, and according to the article, Efforts of Recycling on Humans, 29 million tons is incinerated by one of the 87 waste-to-energy facilities in the U.S. This might sound better than burying this waste in landfills, but results in polluting the air with particulates and post-combustion ash. So there's wildlife concerns. Plastic to humans is convenient because it's lightweight and durable, but it's life-threatening to animals. As stated in the article, for animals, plastic is turning the ocean into a minefield. On the National Geographic website, single-use plastics such as straws, water bottles, and plastic bags are the worst. According to marine biologist with the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, Matthew Savo, around 700 species have been reported to have eaten or been entangled in plastic. Not only are these animals dying, but waste just moves up from the food chain to humans, causing health and reproductive issues. But this also boosts our economy. In the article, The Economic Benefits of Recycling, found on governmentgreenllc.com, recycling generates $200 billion in the United States economy. This helps create job opportunities. As stated by the EPA, recycling accounts for 757,000 jobs and $36.6 billion in wages across America. There's always ways to recycle. In household recycling, The convenience is a huge factor when doing something, so having them at home in work labeled glass, aluminum, paper, and plastic. Avoid buying hazardous materials. It's difficult to dispose of. You can find safer alternatives such as non-toxic products. You can buy recyclable products such as jars or tin cans. You can also recycle in your garden. Composting involves biodegrading organic waste in gardens to help it grow. Grass cycling involves leaving grass trimmings after mowing on the ground, allowing the nutrients to act as a fertilizer. If you plant trees, this can also stop global warming and provide shelter for all animals. Overall, we must admit that although recycling sounds like such a simple process and action, it has such a huge impact on us whether you want to admit it. It's important that implementing this into our daily lives not only will be beneficial to us now, but to future generations. Acquiring the knowledge on what recycling is, the benefits of recycling, and ways you can recycle has helped me look at it in a different light. Continuing the mindset out of sight, out of mind can only go on for so long until it can't be ignored anymore. If each person took the 5 seconds to recycle that water bottle they just finished or that newspaper they read from the day before, recycling would eventually become a way of life. Annie Leonard, an American proponent of sustainability and a critic of the consumerism, was quoted saying, "There's no such thing as a way. When we throw anything away, it must go somewhere." My question for you today is, do you want that to go away to landfills and oceans, or do you want it to be